Everyone wants to be authentic. Welcome back to another video. My name is Marie-Josephine and I'm a coach to help women to finally unlock their feminine radiance and to say goodbye to stress, overwhelm and overthinking. If this sounds like you, make sure to subscribe to the channel and to stay tuned for all of the videos that are coming up. Welcome to this video. Today it's all about how being your most authentic self can create really deep connections. Not just to yourself, but also to everyone else around you. And if you're honest to yourself, maybe you can see that all you want in life is to be really yourself. I think all of us, we are very tired of wearing some mask, of pretending to be someone that we are not. And we just want to unleash the person that we really are. But how can we actually get there? First, we really need to feel safe within ourselves. And I feel like authenticity is a very interesting topic because maybe you've heard many people talking about it. Just be yourself and everything will fall into place. But what if we have never learned how to be really ourselves? So I want to start this video today with a little story. So just imagine a young child and her father, they are growing up together. Basically, the dad is bringing up the child and they have a super beautiful connection. They play together, they laugh together, they enjoy a lot of things together. And then she is slowly growing up and she's learning new things in school and university. She's exploring the world. She is getting to know new people, she's getting to know herself, and at one point, this little young girl that is now a young woman and her father, they have both decided to go separate ways or into separate directions. And this connection that was once very deep, very nourishing, very connected, is not there anymore. And this little girl, or this young now woman, is actually very sad. It's very sad that there's no connection there at all. And she feels like every time when she really wants to be herself around her dad, she cannot be herself. She feels blocked. She feels like she has to put on a mask and she feels like she has to pretend like someone else. So what has happened here? Sometimes, maybe you know that as well, sometimes we go different paths in life with another person and that's totally fine. But sometimes we keep on going with this person into different directions, and every time when we meet this person we have the feeling, but actually there is no deep connection anymore. And maybe that could be because one of the people is not showing up authentically. And I love talking about authenticity a lot because for me it is really a superpower that we can reclaim. I have seen this in many women's circles and many coachings and many sessions that I have given, that once we really open up and once we really show ourselves, true magic can happen. It's like we're opening up a portal to our true selves and therefore to true connections with others. And if you're honest to yourself, I feel like this is what we're all longing for. True connections with ourselves and also with other people. Connections where we feel safe. Connections where we feel like I can be myself 100% and this other person is going to be okay with it. And very often in my women's circus I say, each time that you liberate yourself and each time you show yourself 100% yourself, you are also liberating someone else. You are showing another woman that there is a path to liberation, that there is a path to being 100% to be you. And that's why for me personally, to be authentic is opening up a huge portal. A huge portal to coming home to myself, having deep connections, and also living a life that is truly in tune with myself. But what is stopping us from really living authentically? So first of all, we live in a world where unfortunately we have never really learned how to listen to ourselves, to our body, to our heart, and what is really going on inside of us. So the first thing that we need to go back to is feeling our bodies again, feeling our emotions again, and feeling what I really want. It's not about what other people want or what your parents have taught you. No, this is just about you coming back to yourself and really feeling this is now something that really feels in tune with myself. And for me personally, and this is what I've seen with my clients, something that is a path to go, where each time you take little steps into the direction of being more yourself. Because of course, if you feel like your body is numb and you can't actually feel yourself, then this is nothing that you can just change from one day to another day. And that's why I'm so passionate about talking about aliveness, because aliveness means really feeling everything. And that also means coming back to our bodies and feeling our emotions again. And from here we can live a life with full aliveness, bliss, a lot of joy, and also of course being connected again to our feminine radiance. And then the second thing is also to learn how to really be authentic in relationships with others. And this sometimes might be a little bit tricky, because being 100% authentic with yourself means to truly stand up for the things that you believe in. It means that no matter where you are, if other people have a different kind of opinion, that you know it is okay for yourself to have this opinion, and that you know when to speak up or maybe when to just own this truth within you. And to also show our emotions. So now when we go back to our little story about now the young woman and her father, when they come together, and this woman, she has decided that she wants to show up 100% authentically again. Not for her father, not for someone else, but for herself, because she wants to be truly herself. And instead of just talking about the daily bullshit, sorry to say that, she is really opening up. First, she is sharing from the heart. And then secondly, she is also sharing her emotions. Not just by words, but by truly expressing them. Maybe there's sadness, or maybe it could be that she's gonna cry. Or maybe there's frustration and she's gonna say that by speaking. And this is the beautiful thing that I have seen. Once one person decides to be 100% themselves and to show up authentically, and to also allow the power of vulnerability, they open up a huge portal for everyone else around them. So this young woman is now preparing. It's like a beautiful layer of something new for this relationship between the young woman and the father. And then it's also about the strength of being okay with what the other person does. So maybe the father is also gonna open up about some struggles, about how he's feeling, or he decides to stay closed. But the young woman has decided that she wants to live fully, that she wants to be fully herself. So she knows that it's okay. No matter what her father is gonna do, she can be with herself. And that also involves knowing how to handle your own emotions. Because it's not always safe to 100% show your emotions, and I know that. And I also think it's very important that we know when it's 100% safe for us. So I think it's also something that we get to learn along the way. And that we know we don't always have to express everything with words, but that we know our truth within us. So for today, I want to invite you, wherever you go, maybe to sometimes just take a deep breath and then to ask yourself, what would I do if I would be 100% myself? Which mask would I take off if I could show up 100% for myself? Because that's the thing, every time when you're hiding your truth every time when you're not speaking up when you want to speak up, every time when you're not expressing yourself, you are actually closing a door more to yourself. You are actually cutting the cord between you and yourself and a deep connection with yourself and with your own truth. And if you are really longing for a life where you really live a life that is full of aliveness, where you feel joy, where you feel pleasure, where you feel bliss, where you feel like you are your magnetic self, then we need to commit to the path of the truth, of your own truth and of your authentic self. And sometimes that might be a little bit challenging. But then we can have the wisdom within us and the wisdom and the knowledge within us that we know that we can hold ourselves in our truth, in our own emotions. So today, go out into this world and ask yourself, how would I live? What would I do? How would I act if I would live 100% authentically? Thank you so much for watching the video. Please let me know in the comments if you feel like you're already living your authentic life and your authentic self, or if you feel like that there are some kind of parts in your life where you feel like you are still not 100% showing up for yourself. I hope you have a beautiful and amazing day, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye!